The shag is like shagging today. So I am so excited for this video. I'm going to be doing a palette bingo. I haven't done one of these in a while, but essentially with palette bingo, what you're doing is you're looking at a palette, seeing how many colors, and then using a random number generator to pick those colors for you, and then I have to create a look from those colors. But there's a little bit of a spin on it today because, y'all, it is Nomad Cosmetics' 10th anniversary, and I am so damn happy for them. Even though I have only discovered Nomad Cosmetics in the last handful of years, they have quickly become one of my favorite brands, especially when it comes to eyeshadow. They have created some other products like, skincare and lip glosses and things like that. But when it comes to eyeshadow, they are right up there with my top favorite brands. They are so good. The quality is always impressive. They always have really, really cool themes, but they are doing something very cool for their 10th anniversary. By the way, this video is not sponsored, but they did send this stuff to me. I just want to be honest with you. But for their 10th anniversary, they are re-releasing 3 of their favorite palettes. One of them I have tried, 2 of them I have not. So we are going to be doing a palette bingo with the 2 that I've never tried. Oh, I'm so excited. So the first palette they are re-releasing is the one that I've tried, and it is the Fêtes de Provence palette. This is such a beautiful palette. By the way, all of the packaging in the re-released palettes is the same, except you can see up here they have the 10th anniversary emblem, or 10th anniversary. I'm never sure if they say, if a brand says it's our anniversary or if it's our birthday. I think when it comes to a brand, it's kind of the same thing, but it is their 10th anniversary. Let me show you this palette. This palette is just like romantic, right? It has a lot of purples and yellows and just beautiful, beautiful tones in here. And from their postcard, this palette was released in 2022, by the way. This is their Summer Belle. This charming, colorful summer garden color story is updated with buttery rich mattes and intense shimmers. So there are 10 mattes and 5 intense shifty shimmers. I'm going to show you here on the screen the swatches from the first time I used this palette, because this one I want to keep brand new. It is just really pretty. The shimmers are really, really beautiful and special in this palette, and it's just gorgeous. But since I've used this one before, this is not the one I'm going to use in bingo. Let's talk about the other 2 that are new to my collection. I will admit I am going in order in here, building up to the one I'm most excited about, but then we have America's Parks. This is one that I've never used, and I had seen it when I first started looking at Nomad, but I never wound up getting it, and I am so excited to have this in my collection. So when you look inside, the color story is their nostalgic beauty, capturing awe-inspiring U.S. national parks from the Grand Canyon to Acadia in a rainbow of natural hues in our latest rich formulas. So all of these palettes do have the updated Nomad formulas, so they are the freaking best of the best. We do have 6 mattes, 7 shimmers, and 2 shifting metallics. The swatches of this, oh my god, they are so beautiful. All of the shimmers, if you've never tried Nomad shimmers, feel so like almost creamy. They go on so opaque, they go on so shifty. They're just absolutely lovely, and I really enjoy the look of this color story more than I thought I would. Like, it's just really beautiful. If you had said this to me, like if you had kind of spelled out this color story for me, I'd be like, oh, it's kind of a rainbow, right? There's red, there's orange, there's yellow, there's blue. It's so much more special than that. I feel like the metallics are really what makes this, or the shimmery shades are really what makes this palette stand out for me. It is so cool, and I love the mattes that are in here. This is a more shimmery, heavy palette. Again, we do have 6 mattes, 7 shimmers, so we've got 9 shimmery shades and 6 mattes. So beautiful though, right? I'm so excited to have this. And then from 2018, this might have been the first palette of Nomads that I saw, and I wanted it, and I had it on a wish list for so long. But I'm not gonna lie, like 2018 Linda was not as financially confident as 2025 Linda is, so I did not buy that palette, and it's back, and I'm so excited. From 2018, we have the Berlin Underground, y'all. This palette, okay, when I actively opened it up to see the color story and see the imprints on these shadows, I'm kind of embarrassed. I literally opened it up and went, and my cat was sitting next to me, scared the living shit out of the cat. The cat ran. I don't even care. It's so beautiful. This is such a grungy color story, and I can't explain it because usually when you think of grungy, you think of like mossy greens or gray or blah, blah, blah. This to me says Berlin Underground. It says that it has that like grunge feel to it. Even though there are only 5 mattes in this 15 pan palette, I don't even care. It's still so grungy to me. And the swatches, oh my god. I want to eat this palette. They were so beautiful. I have no doubt it's going to be just as gorgeous on my eyes, but we're going to see, because swatches on the arm do not equal what it's going to look like on the face. But I am so excited for this one. I could do a bingo with just this one, but I am going to combine the two. Now, just for some quick details, these palettes are going to be re-released on Tuesday, June 3rd, right around 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But something that's really cool. So Nomad palettes now are approximately $44 each, right? They are bringing this back to the original pricing from when they came out, and these will only be $39 each for the first 3 weeks. So their first 3 weeks, you can get them for $39 each, and you can stack my code Glitter Fallout on any of these or any purchase on the site to get even more money off. So if you were planning on grabbing these, the first 3 weeks would be a great time to do so because you can save some money. But as I always say, if you have something in your collection that you think looks like these, that you're like, you know what, maybe I don't really need them, I always encourage you, please look in your collection first before buying any new makeup. Of course, if you choose to buy it, I do want to save you some money, but be smart about your purchases. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get into this look. So I am going to cheat real quick. Before we get into the bingo, I do want to finish off a little bit of the face. I'm not going to do blush yet, but I do want to do bronzer because Milk Makeup reached out to me and let me select a few products that I might be interested in trying. And I wanted to try this because I tried it years ago and it didn't work for me. I tried it in a different shade. And I want to try this one. So this is just literally their matte bronzer stick. It's a sculpt stick, excuse me. And the shade that I took was Toasted, which was like not quite the lightest, I don't think, but it's something that I've wanted to try for a while. So I want to give this a shot and see how this does. Oh, that's a nice cool tone. I might have used too much of it, but that is a very nice cool tone. Ooh, good. So this is not their bronzer stick, excuse me. This is their sculpt stick. So this is meant for contour, and I've never used it, but I just wanted to try it. This wasn't enough to like do a video just on that, but ooh. So I actually do really like that shade. I feel like it's cool toned enough, but it makes a kind of like natural contour there. That's really nice, and that went on really easily. I could probably use way less product next time. I came a little too far front there, but I could probably use way less product next time. But this is nice. I feel like that did a good job of just kind of enhancing natural shadow without being too aggressive. But anyway, thank you for obliging me with that. Now, let's get into these colors. I'm going to pull up my random number generator. See, part of me feels like I should do 6 shades, like 3 from each, but that's kind of, well, you know what? I say that's a lot, but maybe it's not. Could I make it work? Am I talented enough to make that work? You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do 5 shades. So I'm going to do 2 from each palette. And then for the final number generator, I will either pick palette 1 or 2, and then I'll pick a 3rd shade, like a 5th shade rather. So we will have 5 altogether. Does that make sense? It will. All right, the first palette we're doing is America's Parks. We have shades 1 through 15, and we have shades 7 and 9. So the first shade, number 7, is Mammoth Cave. This is like a bronze with a hint of green to it. I always see people swatch on their hands. Let me see if I can do it. So that's a really beautiful, beautiful shifty color. And the second one is, it looks like Ho Rainforest, H-O-H, Rainforest. This is a pretty color. So this was interesting when I swatched it. It is a Kelly Green Metallic. And very pretty. It does swatch like a bit lighter. It's not as opaque. So right now we have 2 shimmers. I kind of hope that we don't only have shimmers, but we'll see. And then for Berlin Underground, same thing. So the shades we have are 4. Ooh, you probably can't see it. 4 and 1. Please be a matte. It's all shimmers. Okay, so number 1 is this beautiful, beautiful like white, blue, green color. That has a lot of sparkle to it. And 4, the first one, by the way, is Kreuzberg, I believe it is. And then number 4 is East Side Gallery. East Side Gallery is like a bluish silver color. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, so for my 5th shade, I am going to make sure I get a matte. So the first thing we're going to do is go in between. I just need 1 matte. We're going to go in between 1 and 2. This is going to show, this palette will be number 1, Berlin Underground number 2. So we are going with Berlin Underground, okay? And then we're going to go back 1 to 15, and I'm going to keep hitting, generate until I get a matte. So can you see the screen? Okay. We have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a matte. We have a matte. So that's NDW, which is this beautiful, like, rich matte green color. So this is our color story. Very, very freaking pretty. Okay, let me see what I'm going to do with this. I am so tempted to straight up cheat and add more colors in here, but I'm not going to. So the first thing I'm going to do, let me see. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is go into NDW, which is the matte, okay? And I'm going to take this very, very, very lightly on the brush because I want this to go in the crease, but I don't want it to be as intense as it can be. I'm going to see if I can use this matte in different ways. So this, I'm just going to apply, again, very gently in the crease. I want that color to show. I'm actually just going to see if I can dip into the pan once and use that for both eyes without it looking patchy. If it does start to look patchy, I'll obviously pick up more, but I want this to be like a lighter color because I feel like it's one where you can probably use it in different ways. Yeah, I barely dipped into the pan because I wanted this to be a little less intense because I want it to be more intense in other areas, but like that's really pretty and I like that I could shear that out. I feel like that kind of speaks to the quality of this because I did shear it out and there's no patchiness. It's just lighter. All right, we're going to start dipping into these shimmers and these beautiful colors. So what I think I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and put Mammoth Cave, which again is that like bronze, but there's like a hint of green in it. So I think it'll pull the green from here. I want that to go on the inner lid. And then on the outer lid is going to be East Side Gallery, which is that super like dark blue kind of color, blue silver color. Let's see. I am laying down some NYX glitter glue all over the eye. I'm going to be going back in with that matte, by the way, to deepen up the crease. But I want to get these shimmers on first. So again, the first color is Mammoth Cave, which is that bronze to green kind of color. Oh my God, I love a color like this. Oh, I love a color like this so much. Like bronze with blue eyes is definitely one of my favorite combos. So before that dries down all the way, I'm going to do some more blending. I'm going into East Side Gallery from Berlin. This is definitely like strong blue tones. How is it going to look with that bronze? Kind of cool. Oh my God, this is so metallic. Like this color all over the lid would be a vibe. I'm taking a bit more of a fluffy but stiff brush and going kind of in between those two shades just to blend them out a little bit into each other because we do have like a warm tone blending into a cool, but I think it's kind of nice looking. Like it's definitely different and I'm really kind of digging that. Wow, like this blue though, guys, I am half wondering. I don't think it is, but there's a part of me wondering if Berlin Underground is going to top Ghost Town for me because right now, Ghost Town is my favorite palette that Nomad has ever done, but Berlin is like calling my name. It also does not hurt that in the Berlin palette, like the imprint is a freaking skull with a mohawk. Like it is so punk rock. I really like this color from America's Parks though. This Mammoth Park one, or Mammoth Cave, excuse me. Is it Cave or Cove? I think it's Cave. But it's so like bronzy, again, with that hint of green that I feel like really makes it special. And then you come in with this freaking blue shimmer. Are you kidding? This is so interesting for me because it's not something I would normally do, but I'm really liking that vibe. I really do. Wow, that's interesting to me. So I'm going to go back into NDW, okay? And that's the matte shade. I'm going to take it again on this like stiffer brush. And I'm going to see if I can deepen up, just deepen the crease and on the outer corner, and I can. So this is kind of cool because you can see how this one matte can work two different ways here in that it can be this like kind of blown out up top, or it can be this concentrated, really pretty, like deep foresty Kelly green color. Oh my God, I'm really, really liking that. So I have two more shades to use. I'm going to go back gently into NDW and take this under the eyes. Again, this is that matte shade and the only matte that we're using in this look. Then, you know what? I'm going to try to use my finger for this. I'm going into the Ho Rainforest, okay? That's the green. And I'm going to take my pinky. Oh my God, it feels so, like it literally feels creamy. Like I feel like I could press my finger into it. And I'm going to press that right over top. I'm hoping that this shows nice and sparkly. Ooh, it does. Look at that. Oh, that looks so pretty. Right over top of the the matte to really get it to like really shine. Oh, and you know what? I don't know if you can tell. I have some sparkles going into my wrinkles there, and I love it. I'm going to do it on both sides. Oh, I like that. Oh, I have sparkles going all the way under. It's like eye bags of sparkle. Guys, I haven't done a super shimmery look in a while, and I'm kind of loving this. Like, I kind of love it. Some of the sparkle got a little too low. It was like all the way down here. So I'm just taking off any excess with some tape. Oof. Oh, I like that. Okay, and what I'm doing for the final bit, which is, I did not just drop the palette. It's okay. Everything's fine. We're good. But I'm going into Kreuzberg, which is the beautiful shimmery white, but it does have that hint of green. And I'm going to press that. Oh, man. That's pretty. And I didn't use any glitter glue or any adhesive for this because I kind of just love the mess of sparkle. I really like this. This is not a thing that I would normally like, but I am still going to do my usual. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to add some eyeliner and just mascara, whatever I need to, and then we'll come back and do the rest of the face. But like, look how sparkly I am. Do you see how sparkly I am? I am so here for this amount of sparkle. I decided I wanted to do like a huge wing, and I put a shimmery liner in my waterline. This is 7 C's by Kaleidoscope. I freaking love this. So I want to do the cheeks and lips, but I want to start with something that I posted a YouTube short of this, and I also posted this on Instagram and TikTok, but I didn't talk about it in a long form video yet. The new Melt Hot Shot, I think it's called Hot Shot Matte Lip Plumper, is so interesting. So it is a lip plumper, duh, but it is not like a gloss like I feel like all of the other ones are. So this is literally meant to be like a prep step, right? Where you plump up your lips and then you put stuff over it. I really like it. Now here's the thing. If you do not like that kind of like tingling / burning sensation, you won't like it. It does tingle and it's good and it brings a lot of natural color to the lips. So I want to put it on now and leave it on for a few minutes so you can see the difference. Like this is my natural lip color. It's a light pink, if you will. And wait till you see it. First of all, again, it's so weird that it's matte. So it's matte. It didn't add color. It's, you know, completely clear. I already start to feel a tiny tingle, but I'm going to see if I can leave this on for 3 minutes and what it'll look like at the end. So while I'm doing that, let's do my cheeks. Ooh, the tingle is kicking in. I love it. So for my blush, I want to use one of the Kaja. I believe these are called Dewy Bars, and this color, yeah, Dewy Bar. This color is Peach Cobbler. And I'm just going to take a little bit. And I feel like this would look good with the look because it's nice and springy, and I love these. I feel like I don't use these enough. They're really, again, nice and dewy, but they're also really buildable, which I like, and just very easy to work with. You can just like paint it on your face, but I prefer a brush. Look at that. Look at that. That's like the perfect color for this look. Oh my God. A little bit here, a little bit there. Oh, she's tingling. Okay, guys, I want more glitter. If we're going to do glitter, I want glitter. So I'm going to do a completely like glitter highlight. This is the Melt Kaleidoscope Body Glitter Pot. I'll be honest, I don't know if they still have this, but I wish they would. I love it. It is a glitter that is suspended in a gel. It has not dried out and I've had it for quite some time. So I'm going to use this as a literal like glitter highlight because I want sparkle. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Now, does this look like a finely milled highlight? No, it looks like straight up glitter on my face. And why the hell not? Look at it. I'm doing this video on a Monday. You guys, I'm doing this video on a Monday. I want glittery cheeks on a Monday. Look at it. Use the good stuff. Don't save it for a special day. Every day is special. Put glitter on your face. Thank you so much. So while my lips are still plumping, you can see, by the way, that the natural color is starting to come forward. I do feel the tingle. I would say it's a little bit less of a burn than, for example, like the Doo-Wop Lip Venom or the Too Faced liners that I love, but it is a definite tingle. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Now, I was completely out, save for a droplet of my Milk Hydro Grip Spray, and Milk did send me or allowed me to choose a new one. So this is brand new, got a prime. Oh, I love the mist on this. And we are at 3 minutes. First of all, again, the color in my lips, so good. I love the color it gives, but there is a definite plumping effect. I love this lip plumper so far. Like, I'm really, really liking it. Oh, again, if you do not like the tingle, you won't like it. I love it. So now I'm going to wipe off any excess to do the rest of my lips. And even though I am wiping off the excess, I am kind of pressing the product in because that helps to activate it more. Oh, I got glitter on my lips. She's everywhere. Okay, so I think I want to just do a pink lip. Look how good, look how plump. Oh, it's so good. So I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 liner, and I'm not really being as precise with it. I'm just kind of like messily lining and casually filling in. So there's some color, but it's not too intense. And then I'm topping it off with the Charlotte Tilbury Super Cindy lipstick. This is such a good, just like good pink color. This is so weird that there are like random hunks of glitter from the highlight that are falling on my face. And I'm like, I don't care. More. I want more glitter. So here's the final look with my palette bingo with 2 of the 3 re-releases from Nomad's 10th anniversary. I used Berlin Underground and America's Parks. I freaking love this. I'm going to keep saying it. Like, I would have normally been scared with a look with 4 shimmers and 1 matte. Like, I could handle 4 mattes and 1 shimmer just fine, but this threw me off a little bit and I love it. I think it's so pretty. I think you can see all 5 colors. Oh my God, I love my glitter highlight right now. I actually really like the cool, the bronzer or sculpt stick. I really do like that. Love the lip plumper. Did I already put it away? I already put it away. I love this lip plumper so much. She's so good, but I feel real cute right now. I feel really, really freaking cute. So again, these palettes are coming out again on Tuesday, June 3rd, right around 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can use my code GLITTERFALLET to stack on top of these, but these will be the original price of $39 for the first 3 weeks that they're on sale. Then the price is going to go up. So again, you do not ever have to buy makeup, but if you are determined to buy any of these re-releases, I would do it in the first 3 weeks just so you can save yourself some money. We could all use to save money, but that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I freaking love this. I cannot wait to like go out grocery shopping in this look because that's all I'm doing today. But if you liked this video, I'm going to put another one of my videos up here that I think you will enjoy because it's right along the same path line as this one. But if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so, so much. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I seriously mean that. And I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video, I hope. Bye. You can always tell when I'm really feeling a look when I'm just like, hi.